Migrants in Mexico who were hoping to go to the U.S. are adjusting to a new reality after President Donald Trump began a border crackdown last week. According to Associated Press, many asylum seekers waited on Tuesday outside the office of the Mexican Commission for Refugee Aid in Mexico City, hoping to regularize their status to be able to remain in Mexico. Trump took office on January 20th and signed a series of executive orders to beef up border security and migration. One ended the use of the CBP One app that had allowed nearly 1 million people, many seeking asylum, to legally enter the U.S. since January 2023. For some, the most plausible solution is to stay temporarily in Mexico until other possibilities to migrate open up. "I still haven't changed my mind," said Like Antony Velazco, an asylum seeker from Venezuela, whose family is now in the United States. "I want to fight until it's possible, until another door opens while I wait here," he added. For many others, disillusioned and tired of having waited for a CBP One appointment in vain, the best scenario is to stay permanently in Mexico, do so legally and find a job. Yvonne Fondora, an art teacher from Cuba, hugged her daughter as they waited for their turn in front of the Mexican Commission for Refugee Aid on Tuesday. Last week, Trump declared a national emergency at the U.S.-Mexico border and announced plans to send U.S. troops and restrict refugees and asylum, saying he wants to halt illegal entry and border crime.
Quiere hacer tramitido para ver si tiene documento para entrar familia aquí, trabajar aquí, viviendo aquí, comprar casa aquí para viviendo.
No, todavía no he cambiado de esa idea por cuestiones de que mi familia está allá, se encuentra allá en Estados Unidos, entonces quiero luchar hasta que se pueda, pues, hasta que se abra otra puerta, otra ventana, esperar acá.
Llegamos aquí a México y habían quitado la CBP One y entonces bueno, fue para nosotros un rollo tremendo y entonces estamos aquí en la Comar porque nos dijeron que es la única posibilidad que tenemos ya de estar legal aquí y queremos quedarnos aquí en México de momento.
An Italian Navy ship arrived Tuesday at the Albanian port of Shëngjin with 49 migrants intercepted in international waters for vetting of their asylum applications at special Albanian centers, in the third such attempt following hurdles earlier raised by Italian courts. According to Associated Press, the migrants are to be checked in at a reception center at the port of Shëngjin, 66 kilometers northwest of the capital, Tirana, before being taken to the Jadar Accommodation Center, about 22 kilometers to the east. Italy's Interior Ministry did not specify the nationality of the migrants brought to Shëngjin, but local media said they were from Bangladesh, Egypt, Ivory Coast and Gambia. The attempt at processing in Albania follows two previous failures in October and November, when Italian judges refused to approve the detention of two small groups at the Albanian centers, built under a contentious agreement between Italy and Albania. The courts rejected their detention and processing, saying their countries of origin weren't safe enough for them to be sent back. The cases have been referred to the European Court of Justice, which earlier established that asylum applicants could not undergo a fast-track procedure that could lead to repatriation if their home countries are not deemed completely safe. The European Court hearing on the case is scheduled for February 25. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni's government had vowed to reactivate the 2 centers in Albania after they remained dormant following the Italian court's decisions. The November 2023 agreement allows up to 3,000 migrants intercepted by the Italian Coast Guard in international waters each month to be sheltered in Albania and vetted for possible asylum in Italy or repatriation. Italy has agreed to welcome those migrants who are granted asylum, while those whose applications are rejected face deportation directly from Albania.